Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So I am out here. I am going kind of like in my yard, looking at everything and checking how my orchids are doing. I just shared a garden update with you guys, and I saw many orchids, you know, that looked a little bit abandoned, and I want to kind of like just get out here and get everything nice and trimmed up and see what's kind of evaluate everything that's on my palms. So I am out here. I decided to film this because I want to share it with you guys. So if you are new to my channel, I just want to tell you guys really quick. Sometimes I do get new viewers, and this is the first video that you ever watch. So my name is Blanca. Welcome. I am an orchid collector. I am not an orchid expert. I am still a beginner. There's even some orchids I don't even know exist, and I end up getting them and I end up loving them. And you know, like I said, I am an orchid collector. I have learned a few things since I've started collecting my orchids about 4 years ago. And I like to attach most of my orchids, like this Cattleya, I like to attach them on my palms. I live in South Florida. My climate out here is perfect for them. I get a lot of questions about crown rot, and they don't really suffer from crown rot out here in my yard. I do plant my, attach my Phalaenopsis right side up, like this one right here that you see. It is attached right side up. Never had an issue with crown rot ever out here in my yard. And look at these beautiful buds that have formed. So I've never had an issue with crown rot. I have had an issue that they do get thrown off the palms by the fronds. I have an issue sometimes with the roots drying up, but that does not stop the phals from blooming. They kind of bounce right back and they rebloom. My dendrobiums, I do plant right side up, except for my dendrobium nobiles that are very top heavy, so those I hang upside down. And my Cattleyas, love it out here. I have this whole section are Cattleyas, and I plant those right side up too. No issues with crown rot or no issues with anyone. This one is still in bloom. She's been in bloom for a while. She's still fragrant. I did get people asking, you know, how do you attach? How do you remove? What happens during hurricanes? So I kind of want to just cover all that in this video, since I'm out here and I am like super, you know, just close to all of my palms, and I can show you exactly what goes on. So stay tuned. I am going to be flipping this around and showing you what I'm talking about why I feel they're a little bit abandoned. Some of them, not all of them, just a very few of them. But I'm gonna go kind of like a little walkthrough, a closer look. So I hope you like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Leave me any comments, questions, concerns below. And if you have any advice for me, maybe I'm doing something wrong that I can change, let me know that too. So if you want to hang out with me, keep watching this video. I'm going to be giving my palms some maintenance. I'm going to be attaching, and I'm going to try to do it all in front of the camera just so you can see. All right, so now that the camera is facing the palm trees, let's go over this set of palms. These are Christmas palms that I have in my Cattleya area. So here I have attached some Phalaenopsis and a few Cattleyas. These were all attached about 2 to 2.5 years ago. I first attached this phal right here. And the Phalaenopsis I like to attach with knee highs, because this way I get a nice hold, since the roots are pretty big and heavy. So these are a little bit of sun damage. These are pretty good leaves. There's a little bit of damage there, but all in all, I mean, this phal looks pretty good. If you notice, the leaves are green. I mean, they are out here 24/7, you guys, so they're not going to be in perfect condition like you would have them indoors or like under a patio or something, but they do look pretty good. Now the pantyhose do disintegrate after a while. This Phalaenopsis is already on tight, so I'm going to go ahead and remove this knee high, and it just rips off. It's, you know, disintegrates, so it just comes off easily. So in here I am seeing some very green roots, which is a great sign, and my phal is attached really good. So let me go over hurricanes. So I do live in South Florida. I get hurricanes, and I have never really had an issue with my orchids on my palms. You know, once those roots hold on, I mean, they really hold on. So I've never had to remove any except for a few dendrobiums, but that's in a different video. All right, so it's doing pretty good. I have 28 little buds here, so I should be getting some amazing blooms very soon, and I have that on 2 flower spikes. So this phal is doing pretty good. No need to move it. No need to move it around or reattach it or do anything to it. I'm just going to let it be. and it's thriving and it's doing really, really nice. All right, so here I have a Cattleya that I did notice while I was doing my garden update that was a little bit loose. But let's take a closer look. Roots look very, very healthy. I've got some new root tips in here, and I have already my Cattleya attached to my palm. Now it is a little bit loose, so I'm going to have to come out here with the green wire and just give it a little bit of a firmer hold. Okay, so I do like to attach my orchids, and I also like to put that Spanish moss around. The Spanish moss protects it from getting so much sun. So if you notice, a lot of my Cattleyas and the orchids around my yard have that Spanish moss. All right, so those look pretty good. Here I have some dendrobiums that are also doing good. I've got some new group growth. Now these are the dendrobiums that I attach right side up, or like the right way, and they like it. I had blooms on this one a few months ago. Now this is my slow release. Many of you guys have asked how I fertilize my orchids outside. I don't get out here with a hose very, very often, so I do have these on a slow release. So every time it rains, they get fertilized. And then here I have some Cattleyas that I showed in my garden update, which had surprised me with some new buds. And they are doing fabulous. No need to move anything here. Okay, and then there's this one, this really big one in the front, which I'm getting many, many flowers soon. I have all these sheets which are full. I counted 7 or 6. So that's a good sign. These are in good condition. Good in there too. All right, so this one here I am gonna be removing because I see that it's very dry. There is a new spike growing here, but I do want to remove this one. So how I remove it? First of all, I want to make sure that all of the roots get nice and drenched. This way there's no damage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this Phalaenopsis from this palm. All right, now that the roots are nice and soaked, they're soft, so I'm just going to carefully start peeling the orchid back. These roots. Now some roots are going to get damaged, but see this one's. See, if you kind of peel it, and they will peel back, you can just remove the plant, okay? So let's see. You see how they're just coming off. Okay. All right, so this is how, and look at all those nice and healthy roots. So this is how I am able to remove the Phalaenopsis orchid from my palm. Everything was intact. I only lost a few roots, but I feel like if I were to leave it, I will probably lose this orchid altogether. You know, it has a little spike growing there. I don't know. See, this one has sunburns. I don't know if this one will survive, but I'm gonna try. This one has probably been in my palms, I want to say, for maybe 2 or 3 years. I mean, look at all of these roots. There's some roots growing here, some new roots growing. Look at that. So I successfully removed her from my palm without damaging many of her roots, but I feel like I had to because she's just looking a little bit in bad shape. So I'll see how what I can do to save her. She has really good roots. All right, so if you have some phals on your palms that you'd like to remove, just make sure that you get them soaked, get those roots soaked, and then they'll just easily get off. Okay, that's my phal. All right, so this is another Cattleya that I have that I think I am going to just reposition. So I do have to move her because she is very loose. So let me back up and just show you guys. This is a huge Cattleya that's very, very loose on this palm. So I do want to reposition her more towards the inside of the palm, kind of more east facing. She's like right in the middle. And as you can see, she's getting a lot of sun coming in right from the top. Now she's got roots all the way up, so I want to just make sure that I can save as many roots as I can before I do this. All right, these roots are pretty dry, so I'm just gonna take her out. All right. So her roots are so long. Look at this, they go all the way down. So I'm not gonna take all of them out. Let's see what she looks like inside. She's got some really pretty healthy roots in there. This Cattleya, super impressive. Look at this. Let me get to a shaded area where I can show you guys. Look at the roots on this Cattleya. They go all the way down. They go all the way down. Now she's got some green root tips in here. All right, so I just removed this huge Cattleya from the palm. It was getting too much sun where it was. Let's see if I show you the empty spot. All right, so it was right there. So I'm trying to find an empty spot for her here, somewhere where she won't get so much sun. Maybe I'll put her more east facing, maybe on this one, because these here are doing so good. So maybe this big one I will put right here. I wish I can get comments right away. What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna put her there. I'm gonna kind of clean up this palm. See how it has all that black stuff? Now this, I was told, is from whitefly, and this is like poop. So I'm gonna try to get this one cleaned up, because yep, I think I'm gonna put her right here. All right, let's clean that up. All right, so I'm gonna get that prepped up, and it's time to get a little bit dirty. All right, so I'm going to just scrub it down. I already put a little bit of soap on here. I'm gonna scrub it down and get it ready for the Cattleya. Let me turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. All right, so we're gonna get this prepped up. This is where I'm gonna put the new Cattleya, and you see all that black stuff? I don't know if you could see it. It is so hot. I am going to just scrub it down and try to get it as clean as possible. So this way, this Cattleya can just have a new home. And there you go. So I just kind of put a little bit of soap and scrubbing all of this area down. You see, look what a difference. Oh, yuck. So this is going to be more east facing. I won't have the problem. Oh my God, this is so dirty. So what they've told me, what the gardener has told me, is that this is white fly poop, and I am removing, yuck, the white fly poop from this palm tree so that look at that, wow, oh my gosh, can you guys see that? It is poop free. So I can now attach the Cattleya here. So let me just back up. All right, so I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use, because I'm gonna have to do this off camera. I'm gonna use my green tie wrap. I have my shears. All right, so I've gotten one string around. So let me just show you really quick what I did. All right, so I got the inside part, which was right here. This is the part that was originally attached. It already is kind of concave, so it's kind of like this. I attached it flush to the tree bark. Okay, I attached it to the tree bark. Here is my string, and now I'm gonna just wrap it. This is only one time wrapped. I'm gonna try to do it at least 3 times so it can be nice and secure. And here you guys get an idea now on what she's gonna look like. She has a new home. I reattached her. I took her off where she was. So I'm just gonna kind of go out here and do the same for many that I see that are loose. Now I have 2 nice big Cattleyas east facing on my palms. This way the sun won't hit it so direct. This is a good position for them. Look at these beautiful buds. They're doing good. And those are the roosters. I think those are my neighbor's roosters. I have orchids, they have roosters. So anyway, so now this is her new home. I hope she likes it there. Okay, I'm gonna be also attaching these 3 to my palms and kind of like spend the day. All right guys, so this is today's video. I didn't reattach a fowl because I just think it's gonna be too long. It took me quite a long time to get that Cattleya repositioned. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you for spending your time with me. I will give you updates. I will show you what's going on, always here in my yard. And I'm kind of liking the Cattleya there. I'm so happy I decided to do that. So if you guys have any videos that you'd like me to film for you, let me know. I hope this video was helpful to all of those that had questions on how to attach and remove orchids from their palms, especially right before right before a hurricane. And I hope that this video was helpful and that you enjoyed watching it. So I will see you guys in my next video. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you soon. Mwah. Bye.